What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife in a marriage? I don't like the word traditionalism when it comes to marriage.
Thank you.
I'm 25.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm an actress, and I also work in the education department of a theater, and I teach kids musical theater.
Okay, that's fun. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to do karaoke. I like to hang out with my friends and my family, and also travel. I've also gotten into pageantry lately, so that's something fun and new.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
I'm looking for somebody that's really kind-hearted and somebody who has emotional intelligence as well as emotional availability, and someone who's just like wanting to do things with their life.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smokers, and yes, and if you do drugs, no ma'am. I am also not open to dating someone with children, and if you're easily jealous or controlling or combative, that is a no from me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. So we did get some.
All right, so we heard a list of expectations of do's and of don'ts. What are you guys noticing?
Hey, real quick before everybody answer, JR, can you play that one more time for me? I missed the first part where what made everybody pop the first time.
It was for smoking.
Smokers.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
She had a Little Mermaid outfit on.
My bad, man. I was responding to your text message, JR.
I was thinking more like the Supreme strip. I'm like, what is she doing? But
Okay. So what did you guys think about what she said so far?
I mean, she just lists her preference. You know, it's not like she was like, I want someone that's like, you know, the stereotypical things. You know, she didn't want a smoker. Okay. She probably just doesn't like, you know, being around cigarettes. I don't like being around cigarettes either. So, you know, I think she just listed what she wanted, and the people that pull up, and then the people that didn't.
Okay. Well, let's continue now.
Pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age.
Tank, 28.
Okay, and Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke marijuana from time to time.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, so prior to her saying that you did have your balloon unpopped, why so?
She look good. I mean, well educated. I liked everything.
Thank you.
Okay, now is he someone that's your type?
Oh, yeah, he looks nice.
Thank you.
All right, we got two more down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Destin, 27.
All right, and Destin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke a little bit, a little marijuana.
Okay. Now, before she said that, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she looks good, like the natural look, like the dress. She looks good.
Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say off the top of the cuff.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay, got it. No problem.
Okay.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Jerron. I'm 27.
And Jerron, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I smoke a little bit. I do stand-up comedy. Sometimes I got to smoke to just think sporadically. It's just a part of what I do sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say so. However, I do like this top that you're wearing. This is really nice. Actually, the whole fit. I like the fit.
Okay, it hurts my feelings a little bit.
Someone didn't like it, and someone else likes it.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's head on back. Ooh, okay.
Gentlemen, do you guys find her attractive? Think she's attractive?
Yeah, she look good.
Okay.
She's
So
pretty. But she just
because
too
she's light skinned.
Hey, what's wrong with her? Nope. This feel like a setup. What's
Is
wrong
she a
with her?
man? Is it a man?
No. She's not no man.
I'm gonna say this feel like a setup.
No, she's not no man. One thing I just noticed is that sometimes when I watch the show periodically, I notice that when there's a lighter woman, they always tend to think that she looks good for the most part. So I just was curious what you guys thought if she looked good.
She look all right.
She not much more for that show. She kind of
She fits in like she looks like everybody else, but she look good.
She giving Great Gatsby though. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole arm sleeves and shit. I think that's
Great Gatsby's
a little bit too much.
I think she's pretty. I think she's pretty. She's gorgeous.
Yeah,
You know,
you're taking it a little too far with that going.
Arlette hardly ever put like booger wolves
I
on here
think
though.
you're
So
doing too much with the gorgeous Kelly.
Yeah.
I think she's
I think she looks
Pretty.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, her outfit choice
But we
maybe could have been adjusted a little
no,
bit.
no.
She want to be a mermaid. I don't know.
Gorgeous means that when you look at her face, you're like, damn.
Damn. Yeah.
Average for a light skinned girl. She's not gorgeous.
yeah,
That's
she ain't the
wrong.
baddest chick I ever seen, but she look
Put it on
alright.
her face so we can see her
She's
face.
not.
But bad to you is your preference, though. Like,
Cute.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a preference thing. So.
All right, y'all hold tight. I'm gonna go ahead and play some more. We're gonna be able to see her face so y'all can get another look.
We got 5 guys left. Let me hand you a pick.
Okay. Wow.
There you go. I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1.
Yeah, she look alright.
Okay. Your name and age?
My name is Gervins. I'm 26, 25.
25, okay. And Gervins, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I like how she looks, and she's an actress and stuff like that. It's cool.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I think you're a little bit too tall for me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'8".
6'8", yeah.
Dang.
God damn.
Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of girls would love that, however. I know I'm tiny.
Yeah, I like a fun size. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't see no
Well,
problem.
yay, thanks.
It's like he was determined for him.
You do yoga?
Yes.
Damn, I do yoga too.
Okay, well. I don't do it often.
Hey, we can do it together.
Well, we can't. And 2 more. I'm so sorry.
Come on, bro.
All right,
Chill.
thank you.
Let her go.
What'd you say, Dara?
Let it go. Shit. Move on.
Yeah,
nigga.
he was being creepy. Fun size. Like, what we doing? Yoga. What we doing?
I don't know. Y'all said she look
I'm
good.
bro-
Or y'all said she don't look good, but she
She
got
like a
that-
6.5.
She not my type. She don't got a body like.
She
Yeah,
got
has-
no jawline.
She got an
It's
A
almost
cup.
Yeah.
It's almost
but
like she had her
not an
jaw
ugly one.
surgically removed.
She had a what?
I think the easiest way to say it, she look alright.
She's
Yeah,
6.5. I say that. Tick
She have-
above average.
She would have to cut down
Right?
weight to get her jawline back because she got a
think
double
she's
chin
pretty.
with a slim body. That's bad.
He said
And
a
a
double
large
chin with a
nose.
slim body.
She might used to be a fat chick and then just lost. Whatever.
Nah.
Nah, she
I don't think she
definitely
was
that.
ever fat.
She would at least have skin breast if she was fat. You know the.
Yeah.
That's
She got
what she got
underhand.
right
Nah, that's
there.
just her,
That's
man.
all I look like is skin breast.
She got an underhang under her jaw.
All right, let me go ahead and continue playing.
And her nose
Okay.
is almost on her front lip.
Okay, we've now got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
What is a social cause that you're passionate about and why?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay.
Oh,
what is
what
a social
the-
cause you're passionate about and why? Name and age first.
Cue
My name
the
is
line.
Phil. I'm 26. I would say a social cause that I'm passionate about is the wealth gap in my community. It's closed. It's closing, but there's still a lot of work. There's still a lot of improvement, and I believe that we have to do a better job at taking ownership and creating opportunities and infrastructure for ourselves.
That's it. Your name and age and answer to her
I ain't
question.
interested in him.
Daniel, 26. And a social cause that I would say I'm passionate about is education, specifically for black males, because I am a black male. So just exposure to education and then actually using that as an outlet to reach out, connect with people, and develop a career. So I'm currently a student, so I understand the importance of education. So I would say I'm passionate about that one.
Okay, great. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Arthur, 27. I would say the same as far as education because obviously I'm a school resource officer as well. So I'm very passionate with my kids in the school. So that's it.
Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Tevin, 28. We got to stop the violence, y'all. Like the black on black violence, gun violence. The rap music is great, but we just got to stop killing each other, please. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Let's head on back and let's kind of throw your question back at you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm very passionate about disability advocacy. I have a brother that has epilepsy, so that's something that's really on my heart. I also volunteer at a Cook Children's. It's a children's hospital, so I love to take after people that are sick.
Does she have a
and that have
prosthetic
disabilities
arm?
as well? And immigration, women's rights, and I'm very passionate about my Black people and making
Hey,
sure they
hey,
are safe in the community. So yeah.
Marcus, I'm with you, bro. I'm trying to figure out like why JR playing this because it got to be something wrong with it, bro. Because I'm like, he picked the most boring pop the balloon
So
episode.
No, it's not boring. I got to call my attention. I think it caught MTR's attention too because he did a reaction to it too.
So what? Yeah, just keep.
I am now going to
something has
have you
happen.
pop
Mm-hmm.
one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that balloon.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Short watch.
She fine. The sleeves were throwing me off, but I looked past them.
Okay. They match my earrings.
Okay, I just never seen it before. It's different. I had to get used to it, but yeah, she fine. Yeah.
Okay, giving like Bridgerton vibes.
Oh,
yes.
I love a period piece. Okay.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I love your answer. However, I would say that initially you are not my type.
Yeah,
Her type is white man.
that's cool.
Thank you. Head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another
Yes.
question.
What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife in a marriage?
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll start there and come back.
Okay.
All right. What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife?
I believe the husband is a provider, protector. I believe the woman is a nurturer and caring.
Okay.
So, do you guys think this is a difficult question for men to answer?
No.
Kind of stuff you
No,
just
but he didn't do well.
Not over here.
Daniel, 26. I believe I'm very traditional. So, growing up, I was fortunate to grow up in a 2-parent household. So, I got to see what marriage looked like. So, I think that helped me understand. For me, I think a husband is the provider, of course, the protector, and he supports his woman in everything that she does. I think a woman is the nurturer, and it balances each other out. I think that a woman can also be leading in some other ways when it comes to organization and different things. But I think a husband fully supports a woman in everything that she decides to do.
Okay.
That was a good answer.
And what about over here?
The same as the
I would
first
say the
one.
roles of
No.
both
better.
husband and wife are about creating structure, and also, it's important to value each other and have someone that's the protector and the nurturer as well. So there's a multitude of things. I don't want to say one specific thing, but I think it's about creating structure and making sure that you support one another and that you're there for each other.
Okay.
Hey, JR, before you play it,
May I
pause real quick, JR.
I kind of want a little.
All right, man, we got to have a bet on the table now. I bet a shot that she eliminate the first dude that answered the question.
I'll
I'll take the bet just because.
I'll take a bet. Yeah, I'll take a bet.
I'll take it just because. So you saying if which dude she got to eliminate?
She gonna pop the first dude that answered.
So at the very other end, right?
Yeah, at the other end.
Okay. I don't think it's anything. You know how when I was talking about personalities before, JR, that I kind of could mesh with. I think that the personality would throw me off of her, and probably me for her. A specific type of, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy, the goodie, the no smoke, no drink. Probably don't go to the club. That might be. She might be a virgin. I don't know. Like
nope.
Or I'm trying to figure out what the thing is. I really am.
She's quirky. That's the problem. She's way too quirky.
My bad. Nope. I take it back. It's gonna be dude right there. Because you remember how she walked past his answer the first time he answered? She was just like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So no,
No, you can't switch. No, you stuck with it.
I don't stuck with it.
Yeah, you better take that L.
All right, here we go.
A little bit elaboration because all 3 answers are a bit the same for me.
Okay.
Can I ask you to put some little pizzazz on that?
Oh shit.
A little pizzazz.
Am I able to do that?
Let's have a little pizzazz in there.
Little pizzazz?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not what pizzazz is.
In what way?
Like, what does it mean to be a nurturer to you?
For me to be a nurturer to somebody?
For me to be a nurturer, since you believe that a wife is the nurturing person.
I think a nurturer is somebody who does what they can do in their capacity to make sure that not just the household, but your spouse is taken care of in each endeavor. And I also believe that a nurturer is someone who doesn't just look out for themselves, but also looks out for the community and their family.
Okay.
That was actually.
Do you have
pretty
anything
good.
specific to ask him, or
No, that was shitty.
add something,
I
or
mean, just if you want to add on to that.
Add on to just the tradition
yes.
of marriage.
Mhm.
So a husband being the leader is paying the bills,
Mhm.
and the provider, he's paying the bills. Everything has context. So if we're talking a family, then, you know, a nurturer for a mother would be, you know, making sure that the kids are, you know, going to school or cooking dinner or, because again, I'm traditional, but not to say that those roles are specifically made for her, but that's what, what specifically for most of the time pertain to her. But in a marriage with a family, I would say that the nurturer for a mom would be to make sure that her husband feels wanted, making sure that she or he is feeling like the leader by just giving words of affirmation. And yeah, that's what I got.
So now that was a bad answer.
and over here?
Same question.
Yeah, pizzazz.
I'm gonna say I don't have nothing else to add to it. I feel like if I do, I'm gonna just say everything everybody else is saying. So
Okay. That's all right.
Oh yeah, I got y'all owe me a shot.
Okay, I am now gonna have you pop a balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Thank you.
God damn it!
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
You better drink up,
So I
sweetie.
appreciate
Drink
everything
up.
that she said. That she
Son
was
of a
very
bitch.
in a man.
And it was the great guy. You were gonna
I think
change your
that
answer
there
to
was no specific reason for me to pop, so I wanted to just continue to hear everything, answer a couple questions, get a little warm, and yeah, that's why I kept it on pop.
And so why did you end up popping his balloon?
I don't like the word traditionalism when it comes to marriage. I don't mind some things that are traditional. However, I have some beef when it comes to you want wife to like do the children bearing or children rearing. I think there needs to be equal support when it comes to all of that and cooking and cleaning, and it shouldn't just fully fall on the wife. I would like some equal support there. That may not be like all what you were thinking. However, when you say traditional, that is immediately just everything that comes into my mind.
I 100% agree. I'll articulate that better next time.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl? Oh, he's ready. Okay. Let's hear it.
just where do you live?
I live in Texas.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live in Florida, Orlando.
Okay.
Do you mind long distance?
I don't mind long distance. However, when it comes to long distance, I think there needs to be a timeline of when people would be wanting to like move to wherever. And I don't see myself ever wanting to go to Florida.
Okay. What's wrong with Florida?
I don't know. I've never been there. And I don't function well in the heat.
It's out of Texas.
Yes, I know. And I don't function well in Texas.
Okay.
So, yes, I used to live in Chicago for a while, and then I recently moved back to Texas. So I was like, oh, I'm melting.
Okay.
But yes.
Gotcha. I appreciate you.
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for quite some time?
She's a good looking lady. Everything was going good. So other than location, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say you're in between not my type and my type.
Okay. Why? Why is he in between?
I think maybe the stature.
What the hell?
The stature's the bad thing or it's the good thing?
Was graceful?
It's not a bad
graceful?
thing.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know, maybe you're too tall for me too.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Let's head over here.
Oh,
okay. So now, is he someone that's your type?
I will say no.
Oh, I was about to say.
All right. And why not?
It's not the height. I think maybe.
What?
The like the
hairline.
hair, the facial hair.
He's the same height as the other
I'm not
guy.
feeling it.
That's cool.
Yes.
So you popping
Dang,
his?
Aisha, you called that.
Thank you.
Right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear out more. She spoke well for herself, and she seems to be intentional with how she goes about herself.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well,
Y'all
that's
owe
all the
me a
balloons
shot. I
popped,
told y'all none of
unfortunately.
them.
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I will put this
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
JR, that better not be it. That better not.
That's
Salute.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, y'all
I
gotta
reminds me
give
of
me a
that,
shot.
you know, the three little bears. This one's too hot. This one's too cold.
Damn. Nah, I'm gonna give
You
it.
got a
Look, I'm
damn
gonna tell you what it was.
phosphor
She ain't want to say it, but most of those dudes were
You said
pretty
what?
drab.
You said what,
In
Bruce?
all honesty,
They were dry and unattractive. Just the
all of
people.
them. They was drab.
I think she just like white men, man. I think.
Nah, I don't think so.
and
Those
White was
dudes.
right. I think
Did you hear the word she used? Pizzazz. That's what she was looking for. None of them had that. None of them
She's
had that.
theatrical.
They didn't even know what it was. They didn't even know what pizzazz was. Right? Not to say that she a baddie or nothing like that, but I'm just gonna say those dudes was pretty lame. Like as far as like how their personality was, none of them had any energy. They were all like monotone and just kind of like weak
Neither did
sauce, man.
she.
I don't know. She was boring
They
too.
could have been nervous. They're on TV. They're gonna be like they know it's pull up the balloon. It's gonna go.
Well, guess what?
100%
Women
go by.
don't
They'd be nervous.
aren't attracted to men who don't respond well under pressure.
Yeah, I don't even think that was it. I think it was just a boring situation all the way around.
She couldn't even name it. She couldn't even name it.
Everything
Wasn't the
about
height-
that
She
was
probably just
boring.
didn't know what she
Hold on,
wanted.
let me get
I don't think
Casey
she was
in.
interested in any of
want to hurt
them.
their feelings.
Before you get Casey
Yeah.
in there, man, let's get some ladies to see what the issue was. What you think the issue was, Casey?
No, I agree. I think it was very boring, very lackluster. I don't think the men told too much about like themselves and their morals and their principles. I think they all had pretty generic answers. And I think she was looking for something more in depth, especially when a woman's asking those type of questions. She wants you to elaborate. So I think it was boring all the way around.
I got it. It's exactly what Trev was kind of alluding to, and you also, Casey. She was looking for an argument. Because the way that she asked that question, she was really, and then like the last guy, she popped the dude in the middle, but she was like, yeah, I'm not really for that whole traditional thing. I think she was looking for like a real, like a debate or some shit like that.
No, because if she was looking for a debate, she would have debated the guy she didn't. Because the guy she didn't agree with him.
I don't think she was looking for a debate, but I also think she was looking for something perfect. And I don't know what perfect is to her, but I don't think she was going to find it there.
I think she just probably wasn't attracted to him, and she was just trying to
No,
like
she's
be nice.
not. You're right, Callie. She wasn't attracted to them. Just look at all of their outfits, right? If you look at every one of them, every single one of them was pretty drab. The way that all of them spoke, just boring. They put no effort into anything. They don't have it. Like they need some courses or some shit about how to attract women because none of them were doing anything that would attract a woman. That's just what it was. And she was like, ugh, this is like, damn, this what y'all gave me? None of them. None of them had anything outstanding. Nothing.
She's a feminist. She wanted a guy who was going to be like, I like the woman to lead, and I don't, because every man who said that they like a woman to be in a woman's position and be an actual woman, she was against. So obviously she was looking for a pussy type of guy.
Or the guys that.
Oh yeah. So Amir, real quick, Amir. Let me ask you this.
Oh damn, Lapeef found her Instagram.
Let's just say, all right. Let's say we know you're married and everything, but which one of those dudes are pickable to you?
So the one that should have been picked are the men who can actually speak up and not be afraid of her. None of them had any balls. None of them were actually scared to say the truth. Most of the guys, when she asked a question about the tradition and so on, most of them tried to skirt around the question. They don't want to offend her. They were just so soft about it. And I think that if men would have been more straightforward, maybe she would have liked it. But then again, she's also a feminist. So
Amir, the question, right? The question is, which one of those men are pickable?
None.
Which one of those is worthy of being chosen by you? Like, you know, you're married and all. Let's just say hypothetically.
No, I get it. I get it. None of them showed any.
There we go.
Masculinity.
There we go.
I think the one that she wanted was the one that popped his balloon. I think she had already picked who she wanted when she walked up, and she kind of knew exactly who she wanted out of all of them. And then that was the one that when he said he smoked, that was the one that wound up popping his balloon first. That him and the second dude were the only dudes she said she was physically attracted to.
Yeah.
The rest of the dudes, I don't think she even cared, like whether they had game or not. She wasn't attracted to them. She had already, she was pretty. That's why you could kind of tell, like even she was boring. She came out with a lot of spunk, but as the conversation went on, once the first three dudes popped their balloon, she asked some very generic questions. She even got a little boring afterwards. It was she wasn't interested in the last few dudes. The dudes.
No, I understand that, Sweeney. Though, chill, like for real. How about this? We know that women expect men to be entertaining, but how many women do you know that are actually entertaining?
I'm not saying that she was entertaining. I'm just saying that you could.
No, I'm saying that's common, right? She's boring. We get it. But what woman do you see a lot of women who are actually entertaining that will put an effort into entertaining men? Is that common?
There's a couple ladies.
Is it common? Is it common?
No, but there was a couple ladies on there that you. I think a woman who's interested would give a lot more than she did. Like she may not be entertaining, but you can tell. Like you know how you can tell where she start. Like instead of her being enthusiastic, that's what I mean. That's the better word for it. She seemed less enthusiastic after the first few dudes popped their balloon. Like she went out there, she was bubbly, all that shit, and then like after the first few dudes popped their balloon, like she just kind of seemed a little less enthusiastic about the trip.
Yeah, that's her fault. She didn't want no smokers, so
yeah. I just think like even like the whole everything kind of just drug from there. Like even the question that she asked was kind of like, the fuck? What kind of podcast question is this? Like.
She got that shit off Chat GPT. She was trying to be interesting.
It was a pageant.
She ran out of steam.
She said she was in a pageant, so it was a pageant question.
Yeah, like man,
She didn't really care for the real. She cared about like her and how she looked on TV. Oops.
I would be curious. I would be curious to see her last boyfriend or the last man she was talking to.
I think you might be right, NY. I think she might have dated white dudes.
Yeah. I mean, she's been in pageants. It seems like theater. She went to DePaul, Miss Kansas City,
DePaul
24. Pretty sure Chicago because she said she stayed.
She said she was living in Chicago. My wife did pageant, but she don't act like that.
Yeah.
She did Miss Illinois. She don't act like that.
And she goes to. Yeah, I'm just looking at her page right now.
I mean, she was being herself at the end of the day. It's not like didn't really seem like she was trying. It's just like they said, she probably just lost interest after she was like, "Oh man, I gotta."
I mean, the thing that stood out to me was that I don't even see the point of her even coming to the show. I'm gonna be honest, because it just looked like she was gonna probably be difficult, especially with her expectations. Like she has these high standards, in my opinion, because I'm pretty sure she could have gave somebody a shot.
Yeah, there was a couple.
Yeah. But she was leading with making sure that if you notice, she asked about them social movements, social classes, whatever, and then she said she was about women's empowerment or something like that. And then that went over to asking a question about roles. So it's very important for her to be dominant, to be able to have a voice, for her to be able to speak. And I think that she just counseled everybody out with that, because I mean, most guys do want somebody that's traditional, but her coming onto that show looking for that's going to be a certain particular type of guy, and I don't think that you're going to find that on that show for the most part. I think that one guy, the shorter one, I think he might have been the closest thing.
He was about the closest. He was probably about the closest.
Yeah, he's about the closest. He seemed pretty nice, and I don't think he even believed that, but I think he was just saying whatever he wanted to say just to try to get a date with her or get some time with her. I don't think he truly believed that. I think them guys saw her. She's like a little red bone, and they was on her. Slim, has little cheeks back there. They was trying to knock something down, but she wasn't going though. She too lame. So I just thought it was funny, man. It was a waste of time. It's kind of quiet on that. You good?
No, she just theatrical, man. That's it. She just a little too theatrical for her. She would need somebody that's like in the same, kind of.
What's wrong with theatrical? I'm theatrical.
They weren't though, so I feel like that's why she wasn't feeling them at all.
Okay, so you can understand Now, what we was trying to make, the point we was trying to make last Thursday on how men are still asking for traditional.
I said that from the very beginning. I already knew that.
Casey, are you okay?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? And
Are you okay?
You asking me if I'm okay?
Yeah, man. I want you to lighten up, man. Just, you know what I mean?